Jamboard is a tool that, while most of us are in the classroom, we wouldn't really think about because we have clever touch boards and different kind of interactive tools. But when we're getting into a hybrid situation where you have a number of students at home and a number of students in your class, and even if you go to where all your students are at home, this is a great tool that will allow you to be able to do a lot of the things you did in classwork, do a lot of the things you would do in the classroom, but also allow your students to collaborate and work together. So this first slide is a great example of this. Now, I'm going to use this term slide, but this first board really is a board that allows kids to offer their opinions on a statement that you might make. You might have conversations, or whether it's about literature or whether it's about science or history. But you can have the four corners here with strongly agree, whether they strongly disagree, and students, by adding sticky notes, can move themselves to different corners, and you can have them different reasoning, different explanations that they can put in those sticky notes, but you can kind of get a flavor of where the class is feeling. Another way that you can use Jamboard is Another way you can use Jamboard is using just a simple web diagram that you found online, and this can be allowed to help students really think about a project or a paper that they're pre-planning, or as a group you could plan together. One of my favorites is, this is one I pre-built. It's basically looking at cause and effect, so you can look at different events and what was the cause, what happened in that event, and then what was the effect of it, what was far-reaching. And I think you can use this in almost any subject matter. The next one I think works great with history classes. So you can look at an event and talk about who was there, what was there, why it's an important event. There's lots of different ways you can do this. But the nice thing is Jamboards can be built very simply like this and shared with your students to create these collaborative experiences that I think are very beneficial. You can do even simple things like this Venn diagram, where students can put in similarities and differences. But the nice thing is you can have 30 people working on this at one time, and no matter where they are, whether they're sitting in front of you or sitting at their home,